Hey guys, it's Katrina from Daily Astrology, and today is December 3rd. So we have some very powerful synchronistic energy working today. If you see the moon over here in Pisces is synced up with Mars and the North Node, and they are creating a grand water trine. And they are also working over here in Capricorn with Venus, Ceres, and the South Node joined together, creating a kite. So this energy is just synchronistically flowing together in this very fated way, helping you to move through and dissolve these repressed ways that you have handled situations with your relationships, and how you've internalized it, how you relate to other people, and how this is affecting your ability to feel more secure about you going after the goals or doing the work that you are here to do and accomplishing things that you want to accomplish. So this is affecting your self-security, your self-worth, your value, you not feeling valuable, you not knowing your value, not believing in yourself, but also these ways that you have taken in these situations with relationships where it's supporting this feeling of shame or guilt or frustration or just not feeling good enough, feeling very inadequate, maybe even pessimistic, lack, limitation, fears around your security. So again, it's like this insecurity. These things are all holding you back from really stepping up and accomplishing the things that you are capable of accomplishing. Okay, so this is powerfully helping you to release and transcend this issues in relationships, these things that you've been attracting, these things on your self-security, your self-worth, not allowing you to really see your value and feel secure when it comes to your work and doing whatever you are meant to do out in society, playing your part. Because with all this Capricorn energy and Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter joining together, that is the time. It is time to create great changes in society. And this energy is saying, it's not saying, it's helping us to dissolve and release these barriers that have been holding back our ability to do so. Okay. And so one of the big issues that we're battling right now is Chiron and Jupiter. So Chiron and Jupiter is showing that our perspectives, our outlooks, our beliefs, and our attitudes that are supporting these wounds around us feeling like we're going to be rejected, or we're going to be abandoned, or something's going to go bad, we're going to get the bad hand, we're going to get screwed over. These could be wounds around your reputation or your self-image, around your actual ability to do the things you want, your physical ability to have the motivation, the strength, like, I don't think I could really do it, it's not going to go right. So there's these beliefs, there's these attitudes that are physically stopping you from moving forward, and it's like supporting these feelings of rejection and just these wounds that have been forming your belief and your outlook and your attitude about what you are capable of. So this is a challenge point. This is something that we are having to move through. Okay. Jupiter at the 0 point cardinal energy, whenever there's a planet on one of the cardinal signs, entering one of the cardinal signs at 0 degrees, it has an extra potent creative potential. So it's like something new. You are creating something new. You're initiating something new. Jupiter here is saying, what are you scheming? What are you envisioning? What do you believe is going to happen? Okay, so it's really about believing in yourself, kind of seeing it. Okay, but it's squaring Chiron, so it's bringing up these wounds, saying this is actually going to stop you. This is something that you need to break past. And today we have the first quarter square with the moon in Pisces. It's happening tonight, so tomorrow for some of you. And this is the first quarter square between the sun and moon. So this is the sun in Sagittarius still joined with Pallas, again heightening this creative potential through our beliefs. So it's showing up in two different places with Jupiter on 0 point and the sun with Pallas. Okay, so there's this, your attitude is creating your experience, your beliefs, how you see things. This is creating your experience. You have this extra potent ability to create your reality. You're forming limitations right now. Okay, so this sun moon square, the first quarter square, is a push point. It happens after the new moon, and now it's like, are you going to take action? Are you going to move forward? Are you going to make it happen? Okay, so because it's a mutable energy, this may be about having trust, having faith. The moon in Pisces is like, are you going to surrender? Things are going to be uncertain, but are you going to trust? Are you going to believe? You know, whenever we're dealing with more 0 point energy or creation energy, it's like the future isn't totally written. You are in this stage of creating what you believe, how you see it, you know, keep the vision right. Are you going to trust? Are you going to have faith? Are you going to be led? This is very synchronistic energy going on. So it's like, are you going to allow things to just synchronistically flow in a certain direction that is moving you forward, aligning you with more of your truth, helping you to find more emotional security, helping to change your relationship with yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you handle your emotions, and your ability to live a life that feels more abundant, feels more emotionally secure, where you have more happiness and joy. There's something that needs to be transcended within our beliefs, within our outlook, and this is looking at victim mentality. You know, the message I got the other night was if we're constantly seeing ourselves as a victim, we are always going to attract the experience of suffering. If we see ourselves as a victim, if we see ourselves as we're going to be done wrong, or we were done wrong, or, you know, we got screwed over. If we choose to see every situation, you cut me off, you did this to me, you know, you said this to me, you whatever, you know, there it is, victim, victim, victim. If we're constantly choosing to see life in that shade, from that outlook, then we will always attract the experience of suffering. That was the message I got while I was sleeping the other night. So I don't know, that feels like this moon, Neptune square the sun. So the Sun Palace is still about that pattern recognition. You know, this ability to recognize these patterns within our life, and it's bringing up the Chiron. The Chiron is the wounds of rejection, these things that are just holding us down, or how we've handled experiences of abandonment, or, you know, how we've handled being hurt and how it's physically blocking us. And this Mars is working positively with the North and South Node, and it's really asking us to commit to these things that we desire. And if there's been any issues dealing with intimacy, dealing with sex, dealing with trust or commitment, now is the time to take some action that is going to move you forward. Now, I mean, regardless if it's intimacy issues, whatever the issues that you've been dealing with, where you know this is blocking you from committing to something that you want, now is the time to commit to it. Now is the time to push through your psychological blockages. Everything is synced up, helping you to move out of it. It totally is. So now is the time to take action, and that will move you forward. And you're so supported to move past these old experiences, but you have to physically act. You have to commit. And it's bringing you through these Chiron wounds, where it's like, oh, there's these wounded outlooks, these wounded beliefs. And it's like, yeah, when you move through this, it's going to be so healing with your physical ability, because this has been blocking you. So you're actually going to heal these wounds by just trusting and allowing this energy to bring you forward by taking action and committing and focusing on what you want, and seeing that you are capable of achieving more than you've experienced in the past, because there's so much of the past that is dissolving. And so if you can see something better, if you can have hope and optimism and trust and believe in yourself, and try to be really aware of, you know, how you think things are going to be playing out, and just try to be more optimistic, and, you know, just hope for a different experience. Things are dissolving from our past. We are moving into a new experience, but there's something about us committing and actually taking the steps to allow that to come into fruition. All right, guys, hopefully this helps. Thank you for listening. Take care.